most notorious mobster family on the HBO hit series The Sopranos. And since then, she's moved on to the big screen and is now starring in a new movie called Beneath the Dark. Take a look.
I lost my virginity to Lately by Jodeci.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me that's a joke.
Gotcha! You are so easy.
Yeah, you're funny. You're like Jokey Smurf. You're that little guy with the presents. That's you.
Actually, it was I Will Always Love You in the back of William Jacobs' truck.
Please welcome the lovely Lynn Sigler. This shoulder-length ruffle.
I'm into it.
That's all your hair, though. It's beautiful.
This is all my hair.
Yeah. You're a really beautiful girl.
Thank you.
What's your origin?
My mother is Cuban, and my
Yeah.
and my dad is Greek-Romanian Sephardic Jew.
Gotcha. So now you live out in LA and you've got a great career going, but you're a Long Island, New York girl.
I am. I'm from Long Island. Got a lot of relations going on here. From Long Island, New York girl. Moved to LA almost 3 years ago. But every time I come back to New York, I sort of wonder why I'm not still here.
Yeah.
You know, I lived downtown the past couple of years before I moved and lived on the subway, and there's just something about New York that I can't get over.
Yeah, big city of dreams. So the Sopranos playing that was a big breakout role.
Yes.
And that was such, I miss Sunday nights. I watch Desperate Housewives now, but, my husband doesn't watch Desperate Housewives with me. Sopranos was one of those things, I don't know about you guys, but it made a get together as a couple and watch with a snack.
Yeah.
I miss that in our house. Anyway, do you stay in touch with any of the cast members?
I do. We worked together for many years, and we all still stay in touch and support each other's projects. But Robert Idler played my little brother in the show.
AJ.
Yes, he's one of my best friends. I mean, I talk to him pretty much daily.
I like to hear that. That's good. That's good.
He's my boy.
Yeah. And he lives here in the city?
He lives here in the city. He's one of my first stops usually when I get back to New York.
Good.
Yeah.
So, Halloween was the other day. I heard you had a big Halloween party.
I did. I hosted a party and the theme was heaven and hell. So I sort of did an odd take on a Hell's Angel. I was kind of a dark angel. It was fun. Had a bunch of my friends here from New York.
Yeah. So, you're here in the city. Now, how long are you going to be here? Are you staying through?
I'm here just for a couple of days, but then I'll be back for Thanksgiving and Hanukkah and Christmas and all the holidays. So I'm always back a lot.
Well, we have, we are on Facebook here, and I asked some of our Facebook fans to send a question. Where's that? Oh, thanks, Dad.
Okay.
Okay, this one is from Jessica in Oak Park, Illinois, and she's asking you, Jamie, your character Mezzo Soprano was kind of sneaky. Do you remember sneaking around in real life as a teenager?
I was a pretty good kid, but one thing that comes to mind when you ask me that question, I had my dad and I clashed a little bit on wardrobe.
Oh.
And I remember there was one particular evening that I wanted to go out. I'm not from to some party, and there was a skirt that was pretty short that I wanted to wear, and we literally had a standoff at the front door. He did not want to let me out, refused, so I had to go to my room and change, and my mother met me in the garage with the skirt.
I love it. I love it. That's what songs are for.
So I wasn't betraying both parents.
Yeah, that wasn't even being sneaky because your mom was part of the caper.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
in my house, I would have just dropped the skirt out the window and walked around to the house and gotten it, and,
But I was so small, I could have put it in my bag.
Yeah.
Definitely going to put it in my purse.
So I heard you're a huge fan of the Housewives of New Jersey.
Oh my God.
Us too. Yeah. There's been a lot of drama going on with them. Lisa Judy's is about to lose the big
I've heard
house.
her French chateau theme.
House.
Yes.
Had you ever been in that part of Jersey? I know while you guys were doing The Sopranos, I live in Jersey and I'm from New Jersey.
Okay.
And so there are many stops, including the pork store, and in Bloomfield, on Bloomfield Avenue, there's the deli where you guys had like a scene in the very final episode.
Yeah. I heard they have like a tour that you can do in New Jersey, like a Sopranos tour.
There is a tour.
There is.
There is a tour. your new movie.
Okay.
All right, the new movie, everybody, which comes out in theaters tomorrow, is called Beneath the Dark. And tell us where you filmed it and what it's all about.
It's sort of a blend of a lot of different genres, a little bit of horror, a little bit of thriller. The scene that you saw is probably one of the lighter moments. We filmed it in the middle of nowhere in a desert in California. When I say middle of nowhere, like population 4 was the town, but I only saw one person who was like the sheriff, the plumber, he did everything. And where we were staying was an hour away from where we were filming, and it was literally like you make a left at this rock and like go, and I guess we were near a military base, and I didn't know that at first because in my backyard was just miles of desert. And in the morning, my house started shaking, and I didn't know what was going on, and I realized they were testing bombs.
Testing bombs.
And this is literally like the middle of nowhere, but it worked very much for the film because it's a very dark film, and it sort of makes you question choices you make in life. Can we ever redeem ourselves? Can we ever move on from them? Because a choice that we make that we can move on from can affect one person, which can in turn affect another and another and another, and so can we ever sort of leave those choices behind?
Now, all right, the movie, but before you go, because I know you're 29 years old, you've lived just enough to know exactly what you want in your love life.
I think so.
Are you single?
I'm very happy right now. I'm doing good.
Good enough. Everybody, this is Genuine Sigler. Thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure you go to the movies and you check out her new movie, Beneath the Dark. It opens in theaters tomorrow. We're going to take a break, and up next, I'm going to confront one of my greatest fears, wild animals, here in the Wendy studio.